my name is Julie Elder, and I'm going to be reviewing a book that I read called Invent to Learn: Making, Tinkering, and Engineering in the Classroom. This book was written by Sylvia Labau Martinez and Gary Stager, PhD. Our authors have a lot of amazing background. Sylvia Labau Martinez, she's an advocate for project-based learning. She works in classrooms around the world to promote STEM, which we will talk about in a minute. She's developed math.com. She has a master's in educational technology from Pepperdine University and Bachelor of Science degree in electric engineering from UCLA. Gary Stager, PhD, is one of the world's leading experts and advocates for computer programming. He has a major role in the early days of online education. He's a journalist, a teacher, a software developer, and director of STEM at the Oak School in Hollywood, California. This book is about the why and how of teaching children a different way of to learn by making, tinkering, engineering. It's very project-based learning using child-driven lessons and STEM approaches. STEM stands for science, technology, engineering, and math. I feel this book is a wonderful resource for teachers that want to step outside of the traditional ways of learning. So multiple ways, ideas and strategies that the book offers for teachers are different ways of thinking, different project ideas and strategies, and different uses of technology. I really like their concept of think about thinking. This was a way for to teach teach teachers to watch for signs of thinking and how to point the child in the direction of deeper learning. You really must mindfully watch the children and listen to them as they work to see how you can direct them in the way they need to be directed. And then they have what they call TMI. TMI stands for think, make, and improve. Making lets you take control of your life, be more active, and be more responsible for your own learning. This is found on page 784. Making is the art of creation with new and familiar ideas, creates ownership when what you want to make isn't perfect. Their idea of tinkering explains that it's a mindset of learning, encourages creative forces that encompasses play and learning. They're trying to get away from the idea of the normal recess is play and class is settle down and be serious. Really, they are explaining in this book that you need to let kids learn through play, that play can be creative and purposeful, and I agree. When we allow children to experiment, take risks, and play in their own ideas, we give them permission to trust themselves. Engineering, they explain, is a way to engage the children, that they can plan but also experiment and tinker, and that we really want to encourage building with multiple tools and materials available. Different tools that we have available now, especially since digital technology is expanding, 3D printer, there's Lego robotics, and so many endless possibilities that this book offers teachers as suggestions and ideas. So in conclusion, I feel this is a wonderful tool for teachers. It really is a great source for learning new age teaching strategies. And I really love the idea of the project-based and child-driven learning that they offer in this book. When we acknowledge that there may be many right answers to a question, it gives children permission to feel safe while thinking and problem solving, not just when they answer correctly. Whenever we honor different kinds of learning styles, it becomes acceptable to solve without fear. This quote can be found on page 938, and I really feel it sums up this book great. It's just an amazing book that I really like, and I think their main idea is really to let the child's imagination run wild and create what they want to create, so that way they learn and experience on their terms, and they will be able to grasp concepts so much better. It's a wonderful book that I recommend for sure.